Hello friends, welcome back to Italy Bound. We're so glad to have you join us today.
Today we're going to be in the region of Sardinia, which is the second largest island in the Mediterranean.
You're not going to say it's an island of timeless beauty and rich history?
I can, but you're going to laugh.
And since Sardinia is one of Italy's largest islands, it's surprising that it gets less tourists than places like Sicily or Tuscany when it is equally as beautiful, if not more so.
Sardinia is just west of the mainland of Italy, and it is also south of the French island of Corsica.
Also, fun fact, when we first started thinking about moving to Italy, one of the first places that we thought of was Sardinia because of the fact that it's a blue zone and it has the largest number of people 100 years old or over in the world.
And that's a place where I wouldn't mind being to live that long.
I mean, if you have to live that long, you might as well live somewhere like Sardinia, right?
Yeah, be able to enjoy the Italy area a lot longer. I think with its diverse landscapes, from rugged mountains and rolling vineyards to the golden beaches and sparkling blue waters, Sardinia feels like a world unto itself. In the next few minutes, we'll be exploring some of the island's most popular cities, breathtaking beaches, and its captivating history and culture.
First, we have Cagliari. I think I'm saying that right.
Cagliari.
And that is the capital of Sardinia, and it is located on the southern coast. And you can also tell that it has Roman, Byzantine, and Spanish influences by their architecture. The hilltop district of Castello is especially beautiful. It has the cobblestone streets that we like. It has the buildings that we like. And they have these ancient forts there that overlook the city and the Gulf of Cagliari.
Okay, moving to the northeast coast, there's a city called Alghero, which is a medieval town and has stunning coastal views. And yes, I said stunning. Alghero, it offers a blend of Italian and Spanish culture.
Alghero is really pretty. It's not small enough to qualify for the 7% flat tax, but it is smaller than the other regions, and it is right there on the sea.
It also, the town itself, it's got that Italian vibe that we like, with the smaller cobblestone streets. It's got the older type buildings and everything. That's what we like.
Just wish it was a smidge smaller so we could live there.
In population.
Next we have Olbia, which is a gateway to the famous Costa Smeralda. I'm sorry in advance, George is very ornery today and is barking at everything, so you will hear him in the background. Sorry about that. And Olbia is considered a transit point. But it is so pretty. It has a bunch of seafood restaurants. It is a big town, lots of tourists, right there on the sea, but it's gorgeous.
And we've got some pictures of Olbia.
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 Olbia. I don't know. But it's beauty. Words are really hard for us today. We are just stumbling and bubbling. Oh my gosh.
All of a sudden I just went blank. Sassari, which is the second largest city in Sardinia. It's known for its art and
Agricultural.
architectural. Let's start that.
That's what I get for helping.
Is known for its art and its architectural heritage. Sassari has wide streets. It's got the grand piazzas and historical churches.
Sardinia is known for its beaches. That's what it is best known for. And some of those have been ranked the most beautiful in Europe. One of those being Costa Smeralda. It is gorgeous. We have some pictures here we're going to show you. It is beautiful.
Yeah,
and considered luxury.
I would live there.
In luxury.
If I had the money.
Luxurious money.
Very luxurious.
For those who want a more secluded experience, beaches like Cagliari, I butchered it, I'm sure, and Calaluna on the east coast offer spectacular scenery. These beaches are often only accessible by boat or hiking. It is gorgeous, and that water is so crystal clear.
Yeah, some of the pictures that we've looked at, the boats, it just looks like they're floating on air. And
It's so pretty.
It's very nice and pretty. La Pelosa, which is located near the town of Stentino in the northwest, that's another must-see there in Sardinia. It's got white sands and very shallow, crystal clear waters.
Is it a must-see?
Well, that's what they say. I haven't been there, but the pictures I've seen, yeah, it's a must-see.
One of the most distinctive features of the island is its ancient stone structures known as nuraghe, or nuraghe. These towers, built by the Nuragic civilization over 3,000 years ago, are found throughout the island, with over 7,000 remaining today. The most famous of these is the Nuraghe su Nuraxi, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that is located near the town of Barumini. This site provides a glimpse into the life of the Nuragic people who built these structures for purposes that remain debated, whether it was for defense, worship, or communal gatherings.
Other ancient sites, such as the Giants' Graves and the Domus de Janus, which is a prehistoric burial site, they actually provide more depth to Sardinia's ancient past. These large structures, built with enormous stones, they reflect the island's long history of settlement and ritual.
Sardinia's unique culture is another key aspect to the charm of it. The traditions of the island, the language, the way of life, it has all remained the same through time. The Sardinian language is still widely spoken, and the island's festivals are an important part of their heritage. There is a festival called the Cavalcata Sarda in Sassari, where the locals will wear traditional costumes and celebrate with music and dance. This is a long tradition with them, and we have some pictures here we'll put up of that.
Sardinia is also renowned for its craftsmanship, from their textiles and jewelry to the ceramics and leather goods that they make. Many of these traditions have been passed down through generations, and visitors there at the island can experience those in a lot of the markets that they have around.
We're also going to include a couple of houses, like we usually do, for you guys to see the way the houses look there and what they generally run.
We're going to do one down south and one up on the north.
Okay, guys, this first place we're going to look at is in Olbia.
Olbia is located in the northern section of Sardinia. This place we're going to be looking at is 220,000 euros, which comes out to $243,000. It is 140 square meters, which rounds out to approximately 1,510 square feet. This has got 2 floors to it. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. No heating, but it does have AC.
Okay. So here is the dining room.
This is the dining room kitchen, and it looks like they've got some pantry room back there in the back.
This is the living room again.
Stairs leading up to the first floor from the ground floor.
It's the first bedroom. It's a good size. It's really good size.
It's another view of the bedroom. Or wait, that's a second bedroom.
No, I think it was the same.
Was it?
And there's the hallway. There's the other bedroom, or another bedroom. It's a decent size.
Yeah.
They've got that configured all wrong, but you know, who am I? And there's the other side of that room. There's the balcony.
It's a balcony off one of the bedrooms.
Bathroom. Big bathroom.
Good size. It's got a washing machine there, stand-up shower. Well, I don't know if they're consider what kind of room they're considering this. It looks like they might have used this room as a closet, something for clothes and stuff like that.
The stairway. Balcony again. So pretty. Kitchen again. It's a good sized kitchen.
The kitchen's
nice.
in good shape. I like this.
Yeah, it's really nice. Another view of the dining room. Kitchen again. A living room.
Another view of the living room. Off the
Balcony.
balcony. Stairs again. There's another view of the bathroom.
Looks like they showed all these a couple times. Some 80s blocks.
Yeah, I'd be taking that out.
And then there's your floor plan. And then here is where the apartment is right here. And then the sea is right here.
It's not a bad house.
Not at all.
You're walking distance to the sea. Man, it looks like you're walking distance to a lot of restaurants in the area.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Everything you need.
It's in a good location.
It has a super pan.
What is a super pan?
It's a grocery store.
Oh.
All right. This next place we're going to look at is in Cagliari, which is one of the bigger towns. And this is also in the historic center.
And Cagliari, again, is located on the south side of Sardinia.
The south side.
South side? Yeah. This next place we're going to be looking at is 295,000 euros, which comes out to $326,300. It is 137 square meters, which comes out to about 1,470 square feet. This is a 3-bedroom and 2-bath. It does have AC and heating. It is on the 2nd floor with no lift, and it is in the historical center.
Okay, so let's start looking at these. Okay, looks like an entryway.
It's an entryway from the front door.
It's a corridor.
This is going to be part of the kitchen with dining.
Looks like in living room. Those beams are pretty.
Love them beams.
Very pretty. Here's our living room. Oh, that's pretty. Look at those ceilings. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. And there's another hallway. Looks like the windows are in good shape. And here's the kitchen. One of the bedrooms.
And there's the clock.
Good size room.
Yeah, these are some really good sizes of rooms, and plus they all have AC throughout.
It looks like that goes out into a balcony as well.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
This
Look
is-
how close you
yeah,
are.
This is your view of where you look out from the balcony.
This is why you're paying so much, is you're right there in everything. Okay, go to the hallway.
This is a pretty big place.
It's another bedroom. They're using this like a sitting room. There's a bathroom. It's a decent sized bathroom, isn't it? Oh, that's a. Why do they have that down as the kitchen? That's not the kitchen.
Can you take a shower or a bath in the kitchen?
I mean, it still shows it's the kitchen. Another of your views.
That's right off the balcony. Now this is where I would like to be at, walking down through there, them having the markets out there during whatever day they have them.
Pretty.
I could definitely be walking that.
Oh, gorgeous. Looks like there's lots to do. You could be there and be incognito.
If you all see that sign.
The floor plan. Here's the map.
Yeah, you're in the old square.
Ah, sorry, y'all. Okay, it's not going to let me zoom.
It is right near the coast.
There we go.
So you've got the port where all the boats come in, ships.
It's a nice one.
Yeah.
Now we are to our favorite part, food of every show, the food. So Sardinia has a number of signature dishes. Most of their dishes are pretty hearty, pretty rustic. One of their famous dishes is called porchadoo, which is a slow roasted suckling pig on a spit.
I like suckling pigs.
On a spit. Ew, they'd have to. Nah, I want it already processed. I don't want to see the whole thing cooking.
You just wind them up on that fire and slice off your meat.
Slice off your meat. Another one of their staples is called penne carousel, which is a thin, crispy flatbread that they have eaten for centuries. Okay.
You could put that suckling pig in that penne.
In that bread. Oh. Oh, that was good. That was actually really good. Since Sardinia is an island and surrounded by coast, I mean, obviously seafood is going to be a big part of the cuisine there. One of their dishes is called botarga, and I have a picture of it here. No, I'm just going to say that right now. No, I mean, I'm sure they think it's wonderful, but no. And then they have what's called fregula pasta, which is almost like a couscous, like a larger couscous. Now that I would eat.
I like couscous.
Yeah, but that, no, I wouldn't do the other.
Well, I mean, they'd have. There's other things you could put on.
The pasta, yes, but that botarga, Y'all look at the picture and see what you think. Would you eat it?
Or at least try it. I would.
There are certain things that I don't even have to try, that I would know just by looking at it that I couldn't.
There's a lot of seafood that I haven't tried that when we get over there, I'm definitely going to try. I'm gonna one day check down the list and try this. Next one, try that.
So we will do a video of him eating botarga when we get over to Sardinia and let you know if he likes it or not. You will not see Diane trying that. This botarga, is cured fish roe that it's like compacted, and they will grate it over pasta and put clams and other seafood in it. It just looks gross. It's like...
It might look gross, but the taste might be a totally different thing.
Sometimes you eat with your eyes too.
Yes, I do. Can I now?
And that's pecorino cheese.
Pecorino.
You've had pecorino.
No, I'm just the name.
Oh, jeez.
Sardinia is also famous for its wine, particularly the Cannonau, and for its cheeses like pecorino.
No.
That's made from sheep's milk.
It's delicious.
Together, these flavors, from what they say, are the island's agricultural tradition and culinary heritage. And scene.
Oh, God.
Again, I'm speaking words I don't usually say.
They encapsulate. You didn't say encapsulate.
Oh, okay. Let me start that over. I'm not saying encapsulate.
Don't worry about it. We're done. You did good.
Okay.
Moving on. Scene.
No, that's not going to be an end scene. That's not even an end scene.
Okay. So Sardinia is a place where history, culture, beauty, all of it come together. It is so pretty. The water is gorgeous. It has the most beautiful villages. And it is so different from any of the other islands.
I don't understand. One thing is how clear their water is over there.
How they get it so clear?
You know, you go to our beaches, you can't even see. I mean, but these right here, you set a boat on it or somebody floating on a little blow-up raft or something like that, it looks like they're floating on air. You can see all the way to the ground floor in that sea.
It's all turquoise, whereas here you got the Gulf of Mexico, which is like mud.
Which you don't want to go in.
Flesh-eating bacteria.
Or the Atlantic Sea. I wouldn't even go in there, right there. Mm-mm.
Okay, so Sardinia. Is it for us?
It could be, yeah, definitely. It was one, like she said before, it was one of our first places we started looking at. Place is gorgeous, inland and at the coast.
You have huge mountains, you've got beach, you've got cliffs, you've got, there are areas inland in the mountains that actually get very cold. There's even a ski resort there. They get snow, but you can go there and it not be as hot. So they say that it's much cooler up there. which is a thought if you want to deal with snow, which we've already talked about. Diane does not want to deal with snow. So,
And really depending on where you want to buy, real estate or something like that, it can go from cheap to expensive. I feel that most of the less expensive is more inland. There are, if you do your due diligence and look real hard, you can find very inexpensive places on the coast. But most of the places, especially up in Olbia, I guess the houses look out there by the coast, they look more traditional, or not traditional, but more updated, like what we live in right now.
more modern.
Yeah, I prefer the older style medieval type towns. That's the way I'd look at it.
I think it's beautiful. Not all areas of Sardinia fall into the 7% flat tax rate. There are a few. We're just giving a general overview today, but we will circle back. Do y'all know who that's from? Anyway, we will circle back and get more specific about the certain towns that are in the 7%. Right now, though, what we're doing is we're going through all of the 7% regions just to show where they are, and then we're going to go back and delve into each one and look at, the
Are you done? No.
Oh no. Sorry in
And as you
advance.
can tell, it's 1 o'clock
I thought it was
and
12.
not in the morning.
But we'll delve into those specific towns later. But as a whole, Sardinia is beautiful. There's a reason why there are so many centurions there and why it is a blue zone. It is beautiful.
Yeah, there's pictures of, I guess, the elderly that live there that are living past 100, and they're still out there walking the streets. Just
Riding horses.
yeah, you name it, they're doing it.
So it can't be bad. It must be good. You would think with, the climate and the slower pace of life and all the seafood and...
So eventually we'll be getting back to it. Once we get through all the 7% regions, we'll come back through again and we'll start naming off a lot of the towns or villages that are actually 7%. We'll leave out the big towns and we'll see what we can try to find for you. If there's something that y'all want us to look at and maybe bring some pictures up or something like that of, or video, comment and let us know.
He's done with my rambling, if you can't tell. Just cut me right off. So anyway, join us here next Sunday where we will go to another region, which is in the 7% flat tax zone, and it could be, it is my very favorite. It's
Number
in the
one.
number one spot. So
It's my number one spot too.
So join us here next week. Thanks for stopping by today, and we will see you guys next Sunday. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Ciao.
Ciao.